Hello everyone, it's Robin here, and today I have my May pin board to share with you. Oh, I'm so excited about this. So over the past few months, I have been spending time going through all my pins and decluttering them a bit and weeding them down and just getting my collections to where I can handle them and enjoy them. In the past few years, I've collected quite a few pins, and sometimes they just end up on board, in book, and I can't really see them. So I wanted to put together a board here so that I can enjoy some of my pins in maybe a different kind of a way. And this is for May, so we're gonna have some pins that have to do with things that are happening in May. We have some Mother's Day, Cinco de Mayo, we have some birthday and flower and garden pins, and I just want to share these with you. And so you know what? Let's just turn the camera around and do that. So let's start here in our upper left-hand corner. Seems like a very good place to start. And the first thing we see is our sentiment, smile and laugh every day. Something I like to remind myself on a daily basis. Our world's gone a little crazy right now. We're all stuck at home, whether you are in quarantine, lockdown, stay-at-home orders, whichever you prefer to use. We are all basically kind of stuck at home. And I put some pins together also to kind of, reminisce of what this time is about. And the first pin I want to share with you is this awesome pin from Up. It's limited edition to 3,000, and we have Carl and Ellie here, and they're filling their Paradise Falls jar filled with coin, and you can see, look at that, how it goes out like that. Isn't that cool? Rod and I got this pin last May actually, during the pin trading nights in Walt Disney World. It's a really special pin. So they're filling their jar with coin, just like Rod and I. We can't really go anywhere right now like anybody else, but we can save and dream about our future trips, which maybe, hopefully, will be to Walt Disney World. And here we have an awesome hidden Mickey hat with Tinkerbell, one of my favorite Tinkerbell pins. I love this pin. I have also these 3 pins to share because, I'm just feeling like I'm watching a lot of television, don't you? Oh my gosh, so much television. These pins are really cool. They are from a mystery set in 2018. They are limited edition pins, and they were released during the 2018 August pin trading nights in Walt Disney World, and they we're celebrating the Disney afternoon. So these are the Channel 28 pins, and we have Darkwing Duck here, we have Tailspin, and we have Goof Troop. I love these pins. I love the color of them too. This kind of rose gold coppery color they have going on, and the retro TV pattern. Oh my gosh. There are more to this collection. These are the 3 that we have, and I just love these televisions. So much fun. But yeah, I feel like I'm watching a lot of TVs these days for sure. Now in May, we also have Mother's Day. So I thought this little card was really cute because it's like you're giving flowers to your mom, right? And I pulled these 3 pins because they kind of definitely remind me of mothering figures for sure. Well, we have Snow White, we have the 3 fairies, and we have the fairy godmother. And, a lot of these also remind me of my grandmother. My grandmother loved fairies, so I kind of have a fairy collection. It always reminds me of her. But let's look at these a little closer. This first pin is Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, and it's one of the vintage vinyl limited edition pins. It's limited edition to 3,000. This was released last year in 2019. This was an awesome set. See, this pulls in and out. And what song are they dancing to? Let's see, it says Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. So that's what they're dancing to. Snow White always reminds me kind of a motherly figure. She goes to the cottage and she takes care of the 7 dwarfs and the cottage, and I just love Snow White very much. She is very sweet. Another very motherly trio here are the 3 fairies from Sleeping Beauty. This pin is really awesome. This was a mystery set. It was a limited release mystery set that was released for the Sleeping Beauty's 60th anniversary. It was a beautiful set. They're all in this book form. I have the 2 fairy pins from here. This one is the fairies in their regular clothes, and then the other one has them in their fairy form. I love this pin. Now, these 3 fairies really were motherly to Aurora, right? They were her mom until she grew up, until she turned, of age. Was it 18? Right. And what this says is to protect Aurora from Maleficent, the good fairies hid her in a forest cottage. And oh my gosh, I love these fairies. So we have Flora, Fauna, and we have Merryweather. Super awesome. And these pins are really beautiful. Another very motherly figure, well, of course, from Cinderella, the fairy godmother. You know, of course she's very motherly. She takes care of Cinderella, and she is a fairy godmother, right? So I put her in here. I just love her bibbidi bobbidi magic for sure. This is an older pin. I think it's from 2003. I don't think it's a limited edition or anything. I'm not sure exactly if it came with a set or if it was on its own, but I really love her. Let's move down here below. So here it says, hello sunshine, and we have a lot of pins from Mexico because Cinco de Mayo is just around the corner, which is really fun, and I love all of these pins. Let's start down here. So here is a pin from the older Small World set, and this is the little guy from Mexico. Super cool pin. One of my favorite pins, though, is from the last year's Food and Wine mystery set, and this is Donald. He's at the Mexico Pavilion eating tacos. Very Cinco de Mayo for sure. I love the Mexico Pavilion. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. So much fun over there. I love eating outside in the quick service in the rotunda right behind it and overlooking the water. It's so peaceful over there. And empanadas are my choice. Their cheese empanadas are really good. I know that might sound plain to some of you, but it's really one of my favorite things. Now, from the newer Small World set, that is a really fun set. I managed to get all those pins. I absolutely love them. They're the Goodbye series, and this one you can see says Adios. And here we have a cactus playing a little guitar, and a chicken. I think that's a chicken. There's a lot of chickens running around in Mexico, which is always really fun too. And this pin is just quirky and awesome. Down here we have two more pins from mystery sets, and both Small World. Now I managed to get a lot of Small World pin collections through mystery sets, and these are from Christmas. This is from last year, so this is from 2019, and this is from 2018. This is the Christmas wreath set, and this is the boy from Mexico. I loved, love, love this set, but I also really enjoyed this Christmas tree set that was last year, and there's so many things to look at in here. We have some piñata. Oh, look, we have the cactus guy again over here, and I think, isn't that Donald? Yeah, look at that. And of course, a big sun. Super fun. Love Cinco de Mayo. Rod and I used to live in San Diego, very close to Mexico. We are in the Midwest now, and they do have Mexican food here, but it's just not the same. We're always missing our food, and when we go back and visit the kids, I swear that's all we eat is Mexican food. Moving right along here, we have a flower and garden pin, and it's on this side because it's featuring the three caballeros. Oh my gosh, I love these three caballeros. So there's Donald, there's Panchito, and Jose, and they're topiaries because it's from Flower and Garden, right? Really fun. This is a limited edition of 4,000, and this was from 2018, and you can see the Mexico Pavilion right there behind them. Absolutely love this pin. So sunny days are ahead. Yes, we hope they are. But this also transitions because Flower and Garden is happening right now and through May, right? But nobody can go. It's so sad, so sad. So this is the Flower and Garden pin that Rod and I picked up last year. We managed to hit the Flower and Garden one day. This is a limited release pin, and it's Mickey here, and he's getting ready to do his gardening. And you know, just like the Channel 28 pins, this has this beautiful coppery rose gold pattern to it. So I really like this pin a lot. And if you saw my recent pin opening, here are the potted plant pins that I pulled for Flower and Garden. This set is really fantastic. We pulled a honey pot for Pooh Bear, and so he has a honey pot with honey, and look at these flowers going in. Aren't they gorgeous? So fun. We have the Small World pin, and what I like about this, other than I love the face, of course, but there it's a hello pin. It's not a goodbye, it's a hello. Hello is always much nicer. And we got Dr. Facilier. Look at that. With his like lilies going on there. That pin is really awesome. Now this set is really fun. It was released for Flower and Garden, and I really want more of these pins. I really want the Mad Hatter pin, of course. And I want the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train pin, of course, and the Mickey and Minnie. And, you know, I keep naming them all. I'm going to have to get another pack for sure. These two pins definitely remind me of spring and flower and garden. And, you know, in May, spring is going away. Summer's about around the corner. But we have Mickey and Minnie here. Aren't they awesome? So they're dressed as Mary Poppins and Bert. Oh my gosh. And he's giving her flowers. She has her parasol. I love this pin. And yeah, that reminds me of Rod and myself too. Super fun. So moving right up top, guess who's having a birthday this month? Yeah, Goofy is. Oh my gosh, I love Goofy. And you know, when I was pulling pins together and I knew it was his birthday, I was pulling Goofy, Goofy, Goofy. I had no idea I actually have a Goofy collection, but I do. These aren't even all the pins, but these are the ones I chose for this. What I love is the sentiment here, be happy and do what makes your soul shine, which is an awesome sentiment to look at. And I really think Goofy does that. So yeah, maybe he is my spirit animal for sure. Goofy turns 88 on May 12th. He was introduced in a short, a Mickey short, Mickey's Review, which was all about music, and it was a review. They were doing a show, and Goofy was in the audience, and he was known as Dippy Dog, creating quite the ruckus because he kept laughing, and he was eating something, it was like peanuts really loudly, and you know, just creating havoc. But we all fell in love with him, and here he is now. So let's just take a look at how awesome he is for his birthday. So these first pins here show Goofy in his iconic colors, the orange, the green, the blue, and I just love this. I'm not sure where this pin is from. It looks like it might have been on a lanyard set, but I don't know, maybe it was a rack pin. I really like it though, it's really cool. Here is his cupcake, his Goofy cupcake, because it is his birthday after all. And here he is celebrating. This pin's from Tokyo, so it was from a Tokyo celebration. It's just a really fun pin. This is one of my favorite pins, one of my favorite Goofy pins. It's actually one of the first limited edition pins that I ever got. It was from the Jungle Cruise 45th anniversary. And it's limited edition to 3,000, I think. So you can see the helm here. That's really cool. Goofy moves side to side. And I love his native outfit he's got going on with his shorts there. And it has a dangly part at the bottom. So this is really fun. And it says Nile Nelly, which is really cool. I love the Jungle Cruise. It's my favorite ride in the Disney parks. Yes. This is another one of the Food and Wine pins from last year. I really like this one a lot. Goofy's in Morocco. I don't know why, but he is. But this set is really nice. I was really happy to finally complete it. And there we have Goofy. One of my favorite Halloween pins, this was released last year in 2019, and Goofy is a werewolf. I love these feet and hands. They just slay me. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorite Goofy pins by far. Look at that. So cute. And of course it's spring, so here we have Goofy as a dapper, right? Look at him. He's not Dapper Dan, he's Dapper Goofy. So yeah, Goofy celebrating his birthday, and we should all be very happy because he's a great character. But you know what? Goofy's not the only one celebrating a birthday, because we're gonna move right over here. We have the Mad Hatter here wishing a happy unbirthday, but really it's a birthday because May is my birthday month. So at the end of the month is my birthday, so I'm celebrating. So of course I had to have a party, and a party for me would be with the Mad Hatter. A very merry unbirthday party, right? So let's take a look at these pins. First, we have the awesome Mad Hatter serving up some tea. This is from the Alice in Wonderland mystery set. Oh my gosh, that is such a beautiful set with the Mary Blair artwork. So beautiful. In fact, a few pins you're gonna see here are from that set, which means the March Hare. He's helping the Mad Hatter serve his tea for this very merry unbirthday party. And the March Hare is really awesome. I think he's fun too. Down below, we have that caterpillar. Oh my gosh, I love this caterpillar. Look at his coloring. And this pin is fun. Look at the shoes on his feet. Oh my gosh, they're so much fun. So much fun. And here we have the White Rabbit. And he is in full regalia for the Queen of Hearts here, which I find really fun. He's always late, but he looks pretty relaxed there, right? Looks pretty relaxed. And those are all from that mystery set. Such an awesome mystery set to collect for sure. One of my favorite pins too, I think I say that a lot. This is a Doorways to Disney pin. This was a monthly release in 2017. I believe, and this is limited edition to 4,000. And I love these pins. They're all attraction based. I don't have the complete set, but I do have like 8 of them, of the 8 attractions that I love the most. And you move Alice sideways, right? She's just hanging out, having fun. But when she gets to Wonderland, well, she's ready for a party. And here's the Mad Hatter in the teacup, ready to serve up some tea and have a great time. Who doesn't want that? Oh, so much fun. I love these doorways to Disney pins. Look at the sparkle here. So beautiful. And then, of course, we have the Cheshire Cat. I am not sure where this Cheshire Cat came from, but I love him. He's just like hanging out there, you know, being all Cheshire-y. One of my favorite characters to collect. Him and Mad Hatter. I'm having a real Mad Hatter thing, too. Love the Mad Hatter. Up next, because it's a birthday, we have some presents, and these are some hidden Mickeys that were released, and this is a present for Chip and Dale. See the acorn there? Here is a Mickey Mouse chaser that doesn't have the enamel in it. You can see the hidden Mickey there. Those are his buttons. But what I love about the ribbon is it says 90. It was like for his 90th birthday, so that's pretty sweet, right? And then we have this hidden Mickey too. I don't know who this one is. Maybe if you know, let me know down below, because looking at it now, I'm not really sure. So let me know down below if you know whose present this is supposed to be. I want to say Goofy, but that doesn't seem right either. But it has that Goofy-like quality to it, because this looks like it could be his ears. And the green, I'm just gonna say Goofy. And if I'm wrong, let me know. The next pin, no birthday is a birthday without a cake, right? And this is a fantasy pin. And this is from a shop called Pin Bake Shop. Love their pins. And this is fashioned for Lilo and Stitch. So it's very Hawaiian. And yeah, I'd love a Hawaii cake. Wouldn't mind going to Hawaii and eating that cake, right? I love the pattern for Lilo. I always have. That pattern's really pretty, and I think it looks really nice next to Stitch. I forgot to mention, this is a Wonderground Gallery card. So these art cards are beautiful, and I love this one too. So right in the center, we have the Mad Hatter, and he's just tossing up all kinds of fun with the teapots. Oh, there's the Dormouse. See, I did get the Dormouse in here. I was thinking I didn't have the Dormouse here. And then we have the March Hare here. We have the White Rabbit. Of course, we have Cheshire Cat, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and Alice. Oh, look, there's a butterfly. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's a bread and butterfly. I just love that Alice in Wonderland for sure. It's really fun. And the Happy Unbirthday pin, Mad Hatter. I think this is a box lunch pin, a Loungefly pin. Pulling out just a bit, I have another couple of characters that I'm inviting to the party. We have Chewbacca. Chewbacca here is in the form of gingerbread. So this was from a mystery set at Christmas a few years ago. And this is my May the 4th Be With You Star Wars pin. I only have one Star Wars pin on the board, but you know what? If you're only gonna have one, definitely Chewbacca is who you need. And I have somebody else here. I have Maleficent because, you know, I'm having a party and you certainly don't want to not invite Maleficent. You know, just saying, things don't go well when Maleficent doesn't get invited. This is from a lanyard starter set, and I have a few of these pins that I traded for, and I just love them. Love them, love them, love them. But yeah, that's why Maleficent's on my board, because, you know, always invite Maleficent to the party. So yeah, this is my board. I hope you enjoyed it. This was so much fun. I really enjoy sharing my pins, and I also really enjoyed putting this pin board together. So much so that I think I'm gonna do one every month. What do you think? Yeah? I just really love having all these little collections, these little story vignettes going on here. Something that I can sit and enjoy, you know, while I'm working at my desk. Well, in fact, let's put it back here now. Oh, that looks really nice, right? Well, I know if I'm here, you guys can't see it, but you know it's there, and I do get to enjoy my pins. Super fun. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as part of my Disney family. Also hit the notification bell. I'm not sure of my upload schedule just yet, but I do have a lot of fun content that I'm very excited about that'll be coming out in the next few videos. That's for sure. Let me know down below which pin from today was your favorite, or if we're pin twins on anything. I'd love to hear about that too. In the meantime, I hope you all are staying healthy and safe, and I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.